Welcome back to Life's Here with Jen and George. I'm Big Dog.
Yo, I'm George. What's happening? I'm little dog?
Little Dog.
Nah, I don't think any. I don't know. We're word shopping. Word shopping.
Did I throw you off your game?
I did not think you were about to say that, but it's all good though. I like it.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Indeed, indeed. Listen, I'm with it.
Yeah, might as well, right? Let the people
Exactly.
know.
Yeah, well, yeah. Nobody better call me little dog on any of the socials. I'm not gonna I'll block you. Yeah, that's the move. Yeah, I probably won't though. I'll probably look at it and say, huh, dickhead, and then just keep going.
But then you know they watched it, and that's
Hey,
fine.
just give me a little bit of money, baby. It's okay. You know you want to give me some money. Support the
Yeah.
pod, baby.
Yeah. So this is gonna be more of a freestyle episode, kind of. We're just
Mhm.
gonna have a chat, see where it goes, see where it leads, where it doesn't lead. We're just gonna have fun
Mhm.
with it. So I
Mhm.
want to start because Bruno Mars just dropped his album, so I just want to sprinkle that in. Talk about Mr. Mars here.
Mhm.
You've heard it, I'm assuming? Yes.
Are you talking to me? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, of course you're talking to me. We're the only people here. Yes, yes, I've heard it. Yes, it was good. It was good.
I liked it. It
Huh.
was a different vibe, but I'm here for
Ooh,
it.
I can dig it.
Yeah. I liked the little sprinkle of
I enjoyed it personally.
yeah. I like the sprinkle of what's that guy? The slow motion song.
Uh,
Who was that?
mhm.
That was
Can't remember
Juvenile?
who.
Something like that.
Yes, yes, I want to believe so. I believe so.
I like that. I'm like, that was a nice little throwback.
Mm,
Wasn't expecting
no,
that.
exactly.
That was
No,
fun.
it's always cool to hear someone go back to an older song and kind of make it into something new and something different. W-
Hmm.
w- and giving someone the proper like kind of respect for their song in general.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar did that really well on Luther when he put in the
Hmm.
Luther Vandross stuff. It was very, very cool. And he did a really cool job on that song. I just didn't expect that song
Yeah.
because I wouldn't say it didn't fit on the album. It was just surprising. It was just kind of like, oh, okay. I didn't see that coming.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, it was cool. And it's always really cool to hear Juvenile because yeah.
Yeah. Haven't heard from him in a
Hmm.
hot minute. So
A
why not
hot
be
minute. So that's been a while.
it has been
I
a
don't know. Yeah, he does a podcast with Manny Fresh that I really like. That's really cool. Shout out if they ever want to do a crossover episode. Know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
You never know. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm down with that. That would be cool.
For
You know,
sure. For sure.
we're just trying to get out there a lot more, and we wouldn't mind a nice crossover episode with anybody. Just engage the socials. Don't come up to me and start talking to me. Put it on the social. Put it
Yeah.
on the Instagram. Put it on the Facebook. Put it on the YouTube, TikTok. We
Yeah.
got Jenny on TikTok. She hasn't put any dance videos on there yet. Jenny the Stallion, but you know, slacking. But it's okay. It's
Eh,
okay.
we'll
But
get
the
there, I
people
guess.
are waiting. The people are waiting.
I don't
You
think
know what I'm
people want to
saying?
see that.
It
No.
would at least be entertaining for sure. I would like. No, or it might be good. You might get a date or two. Who knows? There might be a guy waiting, see you dancing on TikTok and go, "That's my future wife right there." You never know. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how things work. How do you think I got married? My wife saw me dancing on TikTok. Is if that's the
Yeah.
guy.
That would be a great
Nobody.
story.
Yeah. If it wasn't fake, it would be outstanding.
Speaking of that, from a male perspective, so there is
Mm.
a guy I've consistently seen at the gym. What would be a good way in your opinion, to approach him and be like, that was a mind-blowing moment, and just like, what would help a
Like a
sister out?
mind-blowing moment in like a good way or a
It's
date?
very attractive, and I'm like, hmm. And I've seen him
You want
consistently
to,
where I'm like, hmm, I should bring the BDE, but I'm like, what would be a good way that's not creepy? And
yeah, just shoot the shot, man. Just
yeah,
that, I think every dude enjoys some good forwardness and just kind of, hey, how's it going? Like, just start a little conversation, see where it goes, make sure everything is popping.
the light and natural.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like pretend like, oh, hey, how's it going? Like, yeah. I think everyone enjoys just like regular, just banter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just I know for me, it's like when a woman is like aggressive in that way, it was always like, oh, hey, you. Because there's a lot of guys, it's like, yeah, you don't really know. Like, if you're not used to like women approaching you in that way, you're not really sure what to do.
Hmm.
But yeah, just shoot the shot. Like, yo, how's it going?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't go like super aggressive and like
I don't
grab his
want to,
ass or
yeah.
nothing. But yeah, unless
Don't
that's
want
where
to
you
make
want
it
to
weird
take
or
it.
creepy.
Yeah. No, no, like no unconsensual grabbing,
No,
but
none of
yeah,
that.
a nice conversation always works. Just, you know,
Yeah.
let
Okay.
them know. Let them know you're interested. Like, hey, I seen you in here a couple times. You work out a lot.
I
Well,
should just
I don't
ask,
know about that.
do you work out?
You work out? That would be fun. That would be funny. Hey, how's it going? You work out? That would make me laugh. Like, oh, all right, this girl's got a little sense of humor going.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Just
Well,
be your,
then speaking of being
literally,
creepy,
just be yourself, and I think it'll work out for you.
that could get spooky.
And it could, but it could
That's
also,
fine.
uh,
It's very
listen,
entertaining.
few years from now, we might be talking about your wedding origin. So who knows? Like, oh, remember on the podcast when I brought up the guy at the gym? Yeah. Now I'm gonna be drunk at your wedding. So you never know.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna step it up. Speaking of
Yeah, just shoot the
engagement
shot.
on socials, if we can get 50 likes, I'll record it and post it.
Oh shit.
BDE.
Oh
Exactly.
wow. Well, I would like to see that.
Get it
I'm
out
gonna
there.
definitely like it for sure. You're
Could be
just gonna
weird.
you're gonna record yourself approaching this man?
Yeah. Why not? For the pod. 50 likes, that's not that much. Yeah.
That's some dedication right there. Oh wow.
I'll even wear the BDE shirt. Let them know.
Oh, I'm sure he that might get that. Just hopefully he can read, you know what I'm saying?
This is
Or
true.
look at the shirt. It's gonna definitely make him look for sure. If he hasn't already looked. Yeah, you gotta get out there
Yeah.
and get it cracking. Listen, it's 2026. Women, all the women listeners out there, hey, if you see something you like, go ahead and go for it. It's 2026. You can't be waiting around for some dude to like interact with you because some dudes are just kind of shy or some dudes are just
Mhm.
weird. I think during the pandemic, a lot of people kind of forgot how to speak to people. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
they got so used to being at home by themselves or like with their families or with whoever. And it's like there would be days I know during the pandemic where I literally spoke to one person all day. And it's like that's tough. So I think a lot of people don't really know, or even depending upon your age, like some people might have been like single during the pandemic, so they didn't really know how to engage other people and ask them out for dates. And because even if you could do that, what are you going to go on a Zoom date? Like, hey,
Mhm.
well, I guess you
That
could,
was
but
a thing. I never
yes,
personally did it, but that was a
I,
thing.
I've seen it, and I'm just like, man, that
Uh,
would be so weird. Like, hey, you want a Zoom date? Okay, what are we going to Zoom make
yeah.
out too? You know, like it was, it's like, yeah. I think a lot of people just need to get back out there in life, in general. You
Hmm.
know, I think that's something that's been on my mind, just kind of getting back out into life because the pandemic was tough. The pandemic was tough. To just be stuck in the house all the time and just all my favorite places were closed. Like I couldn't go to my favorite restaurant. I couldn't work out. I couldn't go to the movie theater. So it was just kind of like,
Hmm.
all right, in the house. It was just life became very predictable in that way.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hope that never happens again. Wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan of the pandemic. The whole getting sick and people dying, that was really terrible. But
Hmm.
for me, the like general isolationism was like the worst part of the pandemic for me personally.
I hear that from so many people. I'm one of the weird ones that I personally really enjoyed it.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Because it's like got to spend time with, you know, family that was out here. So we kind of like quarantined together all the time with my pup. And I'm like, this is living.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure.
Gotta make the most of it. And I did. I very much enjoyed it. It was kind of weird, like, is this ever gonna end? Like,
Yeah,
oh, it's gonna end. 6 more weeks. Nice.
hey, yeah,
That was so
exactly.
weird for sure, but
Man, the pandemic. You want to talk about weird? The
it
pandemic
was
was.
weird. Weird times.
Yeah, well, I'll have more questions for you when we do the dating episode, and that's I think because I've been married for a while, so I really don't know what it's like and what people do and what people don't do because it was very different. The last time I was a single dude, internet dating really wasn't a thing. So it's like Tinder was around, but it had just really got there. When I was single and out and about there was a stigma on internet dating where
Mhm.
people were just like, "Ooh, you met her where on okay Cupid? Okay, like maybe go to a bar next time, weirdo." But now it's like people don't really. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, it's hard to
Maybe
meet
people
people
still
in
do that.
person now.
Yeah,
It's,
is it?
yeah. But
Because
I'm not one that prefers bars and I like being home. I'm not
yeah,
being people at my house, so yeah,
well,
it
unless
makes
they're
it
like the
hard.
mailman or something. Like, oh, nice shorts.
Yeah.
Do you think that men, okay, now we're gonna go on a conversation. Do you think that dudes are like hesitant to come up and approach women in that way because they don't want to be like creeps or they don't
I
want to
think
like,
so because there's been a lot of times where one recently actually like I approached this guy and
mm,
like I got things started and he's like, I'm so glad you did because I've wanted to ask you out for months. And I'm like, then why didn't you? He's like,
mm,
you know, I think it's like the big fear of rejection.
rejection?
And like now it's a time where like they don't want to come off as creepy, but I'm like, you can do it without being creepy.
Maybe that's the problem. That there's
Yeah.
a lot of dudes kind of listen to these podcasts, not our podcast, where it's just kind of like they're listening to these dudes, and it's like I hear it, and I'm like, yeah, don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
listen to that guy because it's like just go up there and take what you want. Easy. Don't do that.
Oh,
Like that's not going to get you the results that you want. I
no.
promise you. And just to be, so it seems like when I hear young, especially like younger guys talk, it's like they're either like super aggressive or they're not aggressive at all.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like there doesn't seem to be any kind of middle ground.
Yeah.
Like you could approach women without being a weirdo. It's pretty easy. Like
Yeah.
I remember a guy at work told me I don't even know how to talk to a lady. Well, talk to her like she's a human, and you probably will be fine.
At the end
She's
of
a
the day,
human,
we're people.
literally just like you.
Yeah.
Hey, she goes poopy just like you, friend. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
that's
Everybody goes poopy. So it's like it's fine. I'm sure it's fine as long as you don't, as long as you're not being a weirdo. I'm sure you'll be fine. Like the worst thing that could be said is no. But I hear that on like these podcasts and different things that it's like men are just so afraid to be rejected. Well, it's fine.
Well,
Like
you never
no,
know unless you
you
try.
never know.
Yeah.
You never exactly. That
Yeah.
goes for you too. You gotta shoot the shot.
I'm gonna
You
shoot
see
it.
something you like,
50
shoot the shot.
likes. You can
Eh,
watch it.
shoot and shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important part. Because you never really know. Like your instance what you were talking about, the guy was interested the whole time and he just didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I guess I've always been kind of I wouldn't say aggressive is the word, but it's like when I see something I like, it's like, hey, you. Well, I don't do that. I wouldn't do that. But sometimes you gotta get out there. No, no, don't do that.
Do that.
Women would not like that. Don't do that. No
No.
kissy noises, and unless you're already dating, then it might, hey, yo, yeah, yeah. I don't know, and it's like and all that because it could get, I don't want to ruin any potential content for the future. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
know that's an episode that I think you want to do with a bunch of different people who are single.
Little party pod.
Exactly. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that I always kind of got on my mind. I don't know. I always have a lot of questions about like how men perceive themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you, do you think that you encounter a lot of men who are like either super like shy or super like aggressive? Do you think that's what I always seem to see?
Not really, but again, like I'm not going places where I'm like really meeting a ton of people. And something I've tried to work on is like getting myself out there more. But
Hmm.
yeah, but when I do, it's like this guy, if it was up to him, we would have never talked. So it's like, yeah.
Hmm. Cause just because he didn't feel like, just because he felt like he would be rejected, so he just didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And he
But
said
you get the guy.
we were both working, so he wanted to keep it professional. I'm like, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. All that's fine. What up?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard for me to relate sometimes to like other people because it's just I've always been very out there as a person in general. I have a lot of interests, so you might see me at a sporting event, you might see me at a concert, you might literally see me anywhere. And
Mhm.
it's just kind of like, what is he doing here? Fucking living. Come over here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, so I guess I never really had that kind of issue meeting people in general. And I tend to attract like kind of weird people sometimes. So even if I'm by
Nothing
myself,
wrong
like
with that.
w weird people kind of be like, hey, hey. And it's like, I'm the guy that when I walk in a room, like people just say my name and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up, guy? And I don't, but it, this has always kind of happened to me. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Where like I walk in a room and people that I don't know somehow know me, and then they'll just start talking to me, but they don't introduce themselves, so I never know their names. I don't know. Does this happen to you?
No, not really.
Okay. Yeah. I think
But
I
see,
have a
I
very
feel like
different
I'm the
experience.
opposite because like when I go places, I'm usually with people. So it
Ah,
could be like I have a very strong RBF sometimes. So I feel like people don't approach me because they're like, she doesn't look approachable or she's angry or
you
something.
have a strong what? Resting bitch
RBF.
face?
Yeah.
You think you have a resting bitch face?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Especially if I'm like focused. Yeah, that's like it's
No.
fine. But people get to know me and then they're just like, I was so intimidated by you or you were so scary. And I'm like, that's weird.
I don't think I've ever had that. Like,
No,
like a feeling about you, like, ooh,
no. And when people
you,
know me, they're like, "There's no, that's not you." But
especially because you're kind of short too. So it's like, I never looked at you and thought that's a really intimidating short person. I
I've
don't
worked
know.
on it. I've gotten better. Yeah.
But I've also known you for a long time, so I guess I never really, you would always kind of be staring into the sun a lot. Like, I wonder what she's thinking about. Like, and then it hit me like, oh, she's doing the like, I hate my job staring into the sunlight. Fuck. Like, okay, I see what's happening.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
something I've tried for this year is I'm going to a lot more things like by myself. So I don't know. We'll
Hmm.
see. Keep you updated.
No, for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. That's something that I kind of wish that I would have done like before, or I do sometimes like just go places by myself. Like, fuck it. If there's like nobody else who wants to
Yeah.
do it and you really want to do it, just go.
Just do
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't want to miss out on it. And it's like because you never really know what could happen or might happen. You might the thing that you want it be like last night ever. Fuck. Or, like the person you might want to see might die, or the person you might want to see might never come back out in concert again, or you just never know.
Yeah.
You might not have the money the next time the person comes around that you want to see, or the thing that you want to do,
Yeah.
or you don't have the time off of work, you never know. Like you
Life's
could be a
short.
single person hanging out, and then the next time that person come around, now you got a whole family. Now you definitely can't go.
Yeah.
Or some experiences are just going to be different, depending upon your age. Like I went to Vegas for the first so 30, and I knew like, oh, if I would have went here when I was like 21, this would have been a very different experience.
Mhm.
It would have been like Black Hangover. I would have been over there. I'm trying to think who I would have been in the Hangover. Probably Doug. I would have probably been stuck on a roof somewhere. Like, ew, what happened? Or maybe the Zach Galifianakis character, because I do look good in a fanny pack or
Nice.
a satchel or
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not my I did go for my 21st birthday and nothing happened. So
Nothing happened.
nothing
What did
happened.
you do? You just kind of hang out,
We tried to get me drunk and it just didn't work. So I was just like,
just hanging out in
just
Vegas. That's stuff.
people watch, you know? Like, oh,
Oh, I'm not a huge people watcher, but Vegas is an
in
excellent
Vegas,
place to watch
that is,
people.
yeah.
There are some characters,
Yeah.
especially if you're on like Fremont Street and you see the people dressed up in their costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of butt cheeks out there, male and female butt cheeks. It's a
Yeah.
little interesting
You never know what you're gonna see. I
for
actually had a
sure.
memory pop up on my Facebook from when we went to Vegas. Because, birthday month, all my birthday memories are coming up. But there was a post I made that I was approached by somebody. I I put that they were homeless, can't confirm or deny, but she asked if I was Patti LaBelle. And I was like,
If you were Patti LaBelle,
I look like Patti LaBelle, obviously. So that came up
wow,
in my memories. I'm like, Vegas.
mm, drug. This person was probably on drugs for sure.
Yeah. Yes, I am a Patti LaBelle lookalike, obviously.
Hey, that's not a bad thing. Patti LaBelle, nice looking lady.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good to look like a celebrity, depending upon the celebrity. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't want someone. I don't want like no disrespect to like Clint Howard. I don't want anyone to be like, man, you kind of look like Black Clint Howard. Dang, that's what I'll be like. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
dickhead.
Yeah.
I guess I could see like a white Patti LaBelle thing going on. That's
Yeah.
not crazy. Now that you mention
Oh,
it, yeah, the drugs were really had her
I
mind
never
spinning. I
saw it,
bet.
but if you, I mean,
White Patti LaBelle. There you go.
there you go.
Yeah, and you got to get out there because I don't know. I always hear people like, complain about internet dating. I've never really done it
It's
myself personally,
no,
but
10
the
out of 10
people
don't
who,
recommend.
yeah, people who do it, they always talk about how much they hate it. And I said, well,
Mhm.
why do you do it? Well, that's how you meet people. Well,
Yeah.
huh, okay, I
Yeah.
can dig it. It's like, I don't know. Like, I hear that, like a lot of people just lie a lot about their
Yeah.
profiles and stuff.
Well, and it's like there's so many options that it's like you could just say one thing that somebody doesn't like, and they're like, okay, next. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, it's a very, I personally hate it, but I'm not somebody that likes to like date a lot of people. So it's like, if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you and I'm interested in you. But then this person's talking to 12 other people, and then he's like, you know, okay, well, I'm gonna
Mm.
explore this, and then let's meet up. And I'm like, no, I am a choice, not an option, people.
Ooh, now you're cooking now. There you go. That sounds like something Patti LaBelle would say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. But
Changing the
yeah, you
name
hear
a little bit.
you hear white Patti LaBelle. That's funny. But yeah, you hear like different like stories about that. I had a female friend tell me like a guy said on his profile he was like 6'2" and he showed up and he was like 5'5". And it's like, what a weird thing to lie about because
Or they'll post like really old pictures of him. And
old
then
photos,
I had
yeah.
this one guy, he showed up, he's completely bald, gained a lot of weight, which that's fine, but it's like you made it look like you were like this full head of hair athlete over here. And this, and I'm like, that was an old picture, my friend.
That's tough. Now that's tough.
It's
Start
like,
using your photos from college. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm still the same guy. Huh? Ooh, that's tough.
And
Yeah,
like I
I
change my
know.
hair color all the time. So it's like I would put that like this picture was maybe a year ago. My hair's this color, like just be honest and if people are into it, they're into it. If they're not for you, and that's fine.
Yeah,
No need to lie
the the
about
bald thing is tough when
it. Yeah.
because there's no way to like cover that up. Like if I'm bald, I'm bald.
Because then it's
It's
the
like
awkward
I use
moment
a
or like,
picture where I
are
got all this hair.
you, we'll call him Bob. And he's like, yeah, I'm Bob. And I'm like, are you? Are you his brother? Like,
Are you his brother?
like, you're
That's
not the
tough.
person I was talking to.
You look like
It's
his you look
weird.
like Bob's uncle over here, bro.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's never. I'm again, internet dating was before my time. So I never really had to. I think the closest thing I got to something like that is probably back in my club days when when the lights would come on in the club and you would go, "Whoa!" I actually did that one time. It's kind of embarrassing, you know.
We
It
love
was
an
kind of dark
embarrassing
in there. The lights came on, and I literally said, "Whoa!" And she just looked at me and walked away, like, "Dickhead."
moment. Oh.
Well, it was just really dark,
Lighting
and I
is
guess
everything, though. I
I
mean,
she
it,
looked very different in that dim
it
lighting than
changed.
she did when that light came on. When that light came on, she looked very different. She wasn't even like unattractive. She just looked different, and it shocked me.
Yeah.
And you know when your like outside thoughts and inside thoughts
Yeah.
come out, and it's just kind of like you don't really want to say what you, but it just comes out, and you can't
Yeah.
help it. Like, damn, like relax. All right. I could imagine, like, yeah. But guys are so like creepy. Like, if a girl would have said that to me, I would have still been like, "It's fine though. You want to go get out of here?" Like, damn, I thought you were more attractive. "Yeah, it's fine. You
That's
want to get out of here? Good looking." That's
so
that's just well, that was guys then. You know, guys now are just different. You
yeah.
know, guys now. There is nothing wrong with being like a sensitive dude. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of like it's more like it's not necessarily being sensitive. It's more just being not confident. And it's like if you're worried, like, mate, what if she doesn't like me? What if she did? Just go for it, man. Like it's all right. Like, because a lot of men honestly think that they have problems dating because the way they look, but honestly, it's their confidence. If you're unconfident and you approach, people could tell that you're unconfident. Like when you're coming up and you're shaking and you're looking all nervous, like, hey, you want to go get some coffee? Like, yeah, that's probably not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, confidence is one of the most important things for anybody, man or woman. You got to be confident
Yeah,
because even the most attractive person or you think has things about themselves that they don't like. Everyone can point out something about themselves that they don't like.
for
For a
sure.
long time, I used to grow out my hair just because I thought I had huge ears. And I'm like, damn, I gotta get these ears out of here. And then it was like, one day I was just kind of like, I don't think women are looking at my ears. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For
I don't
sure.
think I don't think a woman ever looked at me and said, George, you know what? You would be a lot more attractive if those ears weren't so big. Like, damn.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, my head was smaller, so my ears looked even bigger. They would like poke out like Dumbo style. So it was just kind of like, oh yeah. But you kind of grow into it. Or even
Yeah.
if you don't, it's fun. It's fun, like it's all about the confidence.
Yeah.
Even if it's like kind of fake confidence. Fake confidence is still better than no confidence at
Yeah.
all.
Fake it till you make it. That's what I live
Hey
by.
man.
Embrace the
Hey.
BDE people.
Yes, yes, yes. Get that merch. Get that merch coming soon. Yeah, I think that's the part that I see with a lot of young people, just the lack of confidence.
Yeah.
But you have it's like things like the top model and different things, they really got into people's general psyche, where
Yeah.
you hear people say things like, oh, yeah, well, why wouldn't you start dating now? Like, listen, there is someone out there for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have to lose weight or gain weight or get muscles or do this just to get a date. You can get a date. Trust me, you can get a date out here. There are a lot of people who love you the way you are now. So you don't have to do anything. But a lot of people feel that way, like,
Yeah.
if I just got some more muscle on my body. But that's the problem. That's the thing. You have to work on your mind, body, and soul.
Hmm.
Who cares if you got a six pack if you're a piece of shit? I
Yeah.
knew a guy like that. He looked like he was chiseled out of, marble.
Well, and some
He
people
couldn't
aren't
get it.
into that. It's like, you
He
know,
couldn't get a date to save his life. You know, he
yeah.
was very, very fit, but he couldn't get a date to save his life. And he's like, what do you think is happening? I said, well, your your personality is kind of trash. He says, what? I said, yeah, dude. I seen you talk to a girl before and you talked about yourself the entire time. You didn't even ask her what you liked. You just went on about yourself for like an hour. And yeah, your personality is not great.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It is
A
tough.
lot of people think they
Um,
can get by on their looks alone. You can up to a certain point, but I
yeah.
feel like once you get to a certain age, if your personality is whack, people just don't care.
Mm.
Like when you're in high school and college age, you can just kind of walk in a room and be a good looking person and get it cracking. Let's go. But then once you get to a certain age, it's like, I think probably like closer to 30, you have to have some kind of personality. Especially now with like the internet and all this, everyone has so many options. So it's like if you have a bad personality, it's kind of like, yeah, you're probably not going to get that second date. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think a lot of times it's people's personalities that stop them. Or
Yeah.
there's I think it's sometimes like people like you who like don't really go anywhere. If you just kind of go to work and then go home, where are you planning on meeting these people?
Yeah.
At work or your home?
Yeah.
The only people you're gonna meet at your home are people that you're like related to, probably. And I don't think you want to date there. Well, depending on where you're at in the country, maybe.
I wouldn't recommend.
Kiss, kissing cousins? No kissing cousins. I'm pretty sure that's illegal in the United States. But even if it wasn't illegal, don't kiss your cousin.
Yeah. Real.
Yeah. Yeah. I always got to go over the top every time. One episode, one time. That was a bit much. I don't think he thought you were going to talk about kissing cousins on this
No,
spot.
no.
And that might even
I
get
never know
deleted
what we're
out.
gonna talk about, so
Yeah, that's
it's very
true.
on brand.
I come in blind and I come in hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's important for people, especially you, and just kind of get out there more, because
Mhm.
you have an excellent personality. I'm gonna glaze you, as the kids say. You have an excellent personality, and I think everyone who meets you enjoys your company. So, bada bing.
Yeah.
Get it cracking out here. Yeah, and I think I had a lot of personal things go in my life the last like 2 or 3 years that just hit my confidence in a way that just kind of
Yeah.
knocked me down. And I just was like in my house a lot. So
Mhm.
it was like I kind of got lost because
Yeah.
I would just go to work, come home, go to work, go home. And it was just kind of like I stopped going to the gym. I stopped doing everything for a while. It was just kind of
Mhm.
like, okay. And it kind of, one day I woke up and I realized, oh, wow, I'm not happy. But I
Yeah.
had like, I love my wife. I love my, different things. I'm making like pretty good money, but it was just kind of, everything just felt very empty in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when there's like a part of your life that's like kind of missing, it'll make your entire life feel like it's just kind of like, eh.
Mhm.
And we're alive, we're living, you should never feel about your life. If there's things that you don't like about your life, you can change them. And it's like, but I feel there's so many people like who will tell you that you can't do something. You shouldn't do this. You can't do this. When I
A
first
lot of
mentioned
that
the podcast,
self-projection, because people would be like,
mm,
you can't
for
do that
sure.
because I couldn't do it. It's like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna
When
do it.
I first told someone randomly about the podcast, he was like, "Well, aren't you too old to start a podcast?" Excuse me? Like,
No,
no. Like, even if I was 80 years
like,
old and I
no,
felt like starting a podcast, guess what?
really.
I would fucking do it. And
Yeah.
it's like, you can do what you want to do. But a lot of people will put their projections onto you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't nobody want like a plus size woman because they're a plus size woman and they feel like nobody wants them, so they'll say it to you. Like, George, man, ain't nobody gonna listen to no 40-year-old man like do no podcast. Well, that's your personal opinion, which I don't care about, but thank you anyway. Most of the time, people will give you their opinion, even if you don't ask for it. And a lot of times, it'll be like your random uncle that you haven't seen in 20 years. Like, thanks, I guess. Like, hey, you shouldn't do that. Okay.
You shouldn't do that.
Yeah, yeah. No, you hear the projections. And it's like a lot of the times I used to get into it with my daughter's mom because she would make comments about my daughter's weight. My daughter lost some weight, but every time she was a little, she was a little rounder than she probably wanted to be. And it was like, hey, man, she looks perfect to me. It's like she's still a kid. And those things will get into your mind as a kid, and they will find a ways to stay in your mind as an adult. So if you're like giving a kid a hard time about their weight and you're poking at their belly and making weird comments, like, yeah,
Yeah,
it'll get into their head, and as an adult, like it'll mess with their confidence in a way.
for
It's like,
sure.
hey, don't, because when you get to school, that's where like your confidence will be challenged for sure. Like you'll hear things about yourself that you never even thought about yourself. Like, hey man, you got a big nose. What? Like I thought my nose looked fine. Who you comparing my nose to?
Mm.
But yeah, so it's like a lot of the times the first like negative things you hear about yourself are at home. I'm on my parenting thing right now. And it's like uplift your kids at home because once they leave your home, then they're gonna hear all the things about themselves that they never even thought about. Like, hey, you got a like weird looking elbow. Like what? Like because kids are dickheads. They'll point out things that you never noticed about
Well,
yourself.
especially with social media, because now they won't even say it to your face. They'll just post it online and then start this whole thing about you. It's
Yeah.
wild.
Oh yeah. And it's like and it doesn't stop when you're a kid. A
Mhm.
lot of stuff hangs out when you're an adult, you know? I see all the like bullshit comments that people post online about like different things, especially if you're a woman online. There's literally like dudes just there just to be jerks. Like, ah, I see you working out, but you should work out a little more, you fat bitch. Like, wow, what is this? How do you dislike me so much? I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Or you get the guys who go like, go who be creeps with it. It's like you might want to, you just post a selfie, and then next thing you know, some dude you never met. Like, that's when I talk about the like overly aggressive guy because they pop out on the internet.
Yeah.
And that's to me, that's like a rope. I don't know. I wouldn't use the word cowardly, but it is cowardly. You say a lot of things, a lot of people say things online that they would never say in person,
Yeah.
right? Like me personally will say it in person. Actually, I say much worse things in person than I do online because I don't want I don't want to get canceled via social media. So I just make sure I say it to you so you can't face no case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta just get out there and say what I want, say what I need to say. But yeah, I was trying to give this young guy advice, and I told him, hey man, get off the internet sometimes, and just meet people. If you see a girl you like, go over there. Because he was like dating this girl. This was a young guy who I work with. He was like 22, 23, somewhere like that. He's like, yeah, it's just not working out with my girlfriend. I said, well, that sucks. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna break up with her. I said, yeah, make sure you do it in like somewhere kind of public and just kind of get it over with, bang, bang, bang. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna send her a text message. A text message? And that's what it's like. All right, man. Sometimes you gotta man up. Say this shit into people's faces. And I
Yeah.
think everyone appreciates someone who is gonna say what they need to say in your
Sure.
face. And that's just comes with everything. If you see someone you like, let them know you like them. If you see someone you don't like, sometimes you gotta tell them, hey, I don't
Let
like
them
you.
know.
Yeah, I don't like you. You stay over there, I'll stay over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just speak your mind and speak freely and just be yourself. It's important. There's so many people because I used to think, man, this is like a kid thing, but I'm seeing it as a 40-year-old man, and I'm seeing like people my age who are just like afraid to be themselves. And they'll be like, well, I don't know how you say those things and how you do these things. I could never. Well, you actually could. You just choose not to. It's like, what do people say? Man, fuck those people. Maybe that's a little too aggressive, but it is what it is. Like, why would I let you stop me from doing something that I want to do? It's like, who are you? And that's how I look at it.
Be yourself. Just let it,
Oh,
oh, where'd you
hey,
go?
ooh, what that was? I think I must have hit a button like an old man. Ooh, how do you work this thing? Sharon!
Can't relate.
And then I hit you with my Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, showing my age. Sharon! How do you work this, Sharon? Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah. I like to do that on the show. Say something and just go, hell yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Hell yeah. Well,
Wild.
this is just a free conversation, we're freestyling here. We're going off the cuff, you know.
You have to. Keeps
But
it
that was,
entertaining.
eh, I think this is the first episode we did like this, and I don't know,
Yeah.
it might have to do this again. Just kind of like no subject, no nothing, just freestyle it and just say whatever is on your
An easy
mind.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah. what else do you have on your mind?
What's on my mind? I just can't wait for next month. All I can think about is going to Canada. And I keep
Vacation
joking
talking
that
about.
I'm not gonna come back. I'll come back. I could
Yeah.
see myself not coming back. I think about
So is there any okay, now we're talking, now we're cooking. Is there any place you ever been on like vacation and you thought, yeah, I might not come back to where I live?
not really. There's been trips where I'm like, especially when I lived in Illinois, I'm like, I could stay here longer
Mm,
if I could extend this trip. But now I'm like, it's good to get away, but I love coming back because I love where I live. But I could see Canada being like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it because I've obviously never been, but I'm like, I could feel like I'm gonna
you
feel like I
feel it
belong
calling you.
there. Yeah.
Well, you're really into hockey, and that's like their national thing. They love hockey up there, and it's
Yeah.
like maybe you'll find your people
All
because
right.
even the women love hockey up there. You don't, you see women hockey fans in America, but a lot of times like
A
women
lot of
sports
them, it's
fans,
just for the players, which
yeah,
is
they're
fine, but
a lot of it, yeah. Some of them are attracted to the players, and they put up wild signs, which I've seen. It's
yeah.
like, oh, okay. You spend a lot of money on that seat to say that. All right.
Yeah.
You could have probably did that on the internet, but I guess he wanted to make sure you saw his sign. Some of those signs get real wicked out there too. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, that's a wild sign to make. Like, hey, 21, you want to see my boobs? Oh, all right. Like, okay. Or
Yeah.
you'll see like the women who are just into the sports because their boyfriend or husband is into the sport.
Yeah.
And hockey, I think, is one of those where it's like, I don't really like it. I went to a hockey game one time and there was a lady reading a book. I said, oh, okay. You really don't want to be here. You're just here because
That
the
or
guy
they'll
next to
watch
you.
like I've been to so many games where they're watching like football or baseball or highlight reels of a different sport. I'm like, put your
Yeah,
phone down, like enjoy
yeah.
yourself.
What is it about hockey that you like so much? Because I don't know a lot of girls who like hockey, if I'm
I
being
just like how
honest.
fast paced it is. I love when they fight. I just
Yeah.
it's just a very not aggressive, but it's more aggressive, but like not in a way where it's like football. It's like I'm gonna tackle you. I'm gonna tackle you to the ground. It's like okay. But in hockey, it's like you just tripped my guy. I'm gonna punch you a couple times, or I'm gonna nail you into the wall. Or it could just be like, this game sucks right now. We're not playing great, so I'm gonna take my aggression out on you. I mean, it's just so unpredictable and fast, and it's just very entertaining to me. And the skill
And
that has to go into it. I mean,
it's probably one of the better live events.
yeah,
Because
for sure.
some sports are actually better on television than they are on TV. And some sports it really depends on where you're sitting
Hmm.
because you might get blocked by like a goalpost or something if you're in the football game, or you might be blocked by like the basketball rim if you're at the basketball game, depending on a lot of it depends on where you sit. And um sometimes it's the fans too in certain sports. Or football has some very aggressive fans, and oddly enough, there's a lot of like racist fans in football, which is weird. Because it's like, well, most of the players are black. You hate black people? That's weird. That's a weird like combination. Like,
Yeah.
do you hate all? I like the guys on my team. Oh, okay. And it's just kind of weird. Sometimes the fandom in it can be just really weird and aggressive in a way
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna definitely watch this by myself. But yeah, hockey is a good sport. Hockey is one of the best live sports for sure.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about hockey is that they have really good minor league play. A
Mhm.
lot of like other sports, when you're watching minor league baseball, you are watching minor league baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
you could you could kind of tell like none of these people I'm watching are gonna probably be called up anytime soon. And
Yeah.
you can just kind of tell. Even with the basketball the same way, like the G League, it's like, oh, okay. All right. But when you're watching like minor league hockey, there's guys out there like, damn, that guy is good. And it's like, oh man. And then it's always cool to track the guys.
Yeah.
And it's like when they do make it up, it's like, man, I seen that dude play in Rockford. Now he played for the St. Louis Blues. Damn. Like it's cool in that way to see that. You don't necessarily get that in some of the other sports like that. And I think that's what makes hockey different in that way because the minor league hockey games are not expensive, so you can go and see them. Where I live, the Blackhawk tickets are outrageous. And it doesn't matter if they're bad or good, the tickets
Yeah.
are still going to be really
You're
expensive.
paying for the atmosphere.
And it's like, that's fine. But it's like, I could go to a Wolves game and get the same kind of like situation for hundreds of dollars cheaper. And it's like, it's good to have that option. Like the Bulls, when the Bulls are, not great, I can go to a G League game and it's probably not a very good game. And like none of the guys you're watching are you never heard of most of these guys. Like they weren't popular in college and they're not gonna make the NBA. So they're just guys. And there's no like age limit in like some of these. So you might go to a minor league baseball or minor league basketball game and see a guy who's almost 40 out there playing. Like, what is this? I've never seen an old man get out there in a minor league hockey game where it's like where it was obvious that he was older than everybody.
Yeah.
Because it is a young man's sport. That's interesting. Yeah.
Fascinating. I love it.
Yeah, I'm more of a basketball person, but I do like hockey. It just I don't know a lot of other people who watch it. So if when I want to go to a hockey game, I normally got to go by myself, unfortunately, because it's just kind of like, oh, you want to go to see who? I get it. It's fine. But that's fine. Like, hey, listen, people, that's fine. If you're the only person you want to know, you want to go watch a tennis
Yeah.
match, go watch a tennis match. Fuck it. If you want to be the only person, listen, if you're the only person in the crowd, that's fine. Especially if you're a single person, you don't know who you might meet. You might meet the love of your life right next to you. And y'all are the only people in the whole arena. Who knows?
Yeah.
You're not going to get the life that you want if you're doing is going home and going if you only do like the one thing, like I go home, I go to the gym, and I go to work. Well, that's cool. I think I'm gonna go into my little rant about technology. Technology made it in a way that it's so convenient that you don't have to go anywhere. Like all the sporting events are essentially on television. You could get your groceries delivered. You got Peloton where you can work out at home. You could work from home. You don't have to leave your house, and
Yeah.
that's fine. And solitude is fine, but hey, everybody gets lonely out here. Where it's just be like you don't want to be by yourself all the time. Like damn, like especially once you start getting older, it's kind of like you realize, oh, it's nice to be around people. Just be around people who you like. As long as they like you and you like them, hey, it's all good. But yeah, being by yourself a lot, it's tough because you get so used to not interacting with people. And that is not, I don't care what people say, man. It's not a good thing to not interact with people. You got to interact. Like, to just be by yourself all the time and not really talk to people, it's fine, but it's not at the same time. Because I think if you do it for
Gotta be a
long enough, you'll
balance.
forget. I think if you do that for long enough, you'll forget how to talk to people and talk to different types of people to pursue. If you're always having conversations with your mom and then you got a conversation with someone you're trying to pursue, it's like you might not know what to say. Or I think sometimes you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Mhm.
It's okay to be uncomfortable sometimes. I think,
Mhm.
you know,
For sure.
just shoot the shot in life, man. That's what life is about, shooting the shot, going for what you want. Like, don't let people tell you that you can't have what you want. You can have what you want.
Go get
You
it.
just got to go get it. Go, exactly.
For sure.
Gotta get it. You gotta get it, man. You gotta get it. It's life. Life is meant to be lived.
Mhm.
Mm.
For sure.
Ooh, yeah. Now I'm cooking with that. Oh, it's true. Like
Mhm.
if you see, just I think it's important to know what you want in life, you know, and be okay with not getting the things that you want. That's the problem with dating sometimes. Like some people just like, I like you. Well, if the person doesn't like you back, just move on. It's okay to like aggressively keep trying to pursue someone that not interested. It's like, how long are you gonna really do that? It's tough.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get 50 likes and you're gonna record yourself shooting the shot.
If I get 50 likes, I will record it and post it.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell the people about the guy? Have you've never spoken to him or
No.
anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What does he look like? Is he a nice looking guy?
He is a nice looking man. Yeah.
Very specific.
Today he was wearing a New York something
Hmm.
shirt. I didn't see the
Hmm.
name. I just saw New York, but there was a name on the back. So I'm like, I'm assuming it's sports.
Sports. Yeah. Okay.
I'll approach him. You work out? You like sports? Ah.
Hey, sports, huh? Love sports.
How about the
Fucking
New
love
York
it.
teams?
You from New York, fella?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
You've seen him a couple times and know that he works out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solid, solid. Gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Just don't get too grabby.
I won't grab. I won't be crabby.
Do the old pull the shirt from the bottom. You. Yeah, he turns around.
He is pretty tall, so I would have, excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh, this is the perfect example.
Excuse me up there.
Out the air up there. Stretch. You gotta do the thing. Pick me up. Upsies.
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 I
Hey,
won't do
hey.
that. If we get 100 likes, maybe.
Hey, handsome upsies. You watch, pull a shirt. He turns around and that what's going on up there?
What could go wrong? Nothing.
You might have to find a new gym. It's funny.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. 50 likes, people. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tap in. If you got something to say, just say it. Get it on there. We're on Facebook, Instagram, we're on everywhere. Oh, don't forget to like the playlist we got on Spotify and Apple. Great music, great tunes. We got a little bit of something for everybody.
For sure.
We're
More to
everywhere.
come all the time. It's always growing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're everywhere, just like the government. You know what I'm saying?
We're better than the
Everywhere.
government. We're not.
Ooh, easy, easy. You don't want new, who to see that. What does she mean by that? JD, what is she trying to say, JD? The Celebrity Apprentice, JD.
Like, yeah.
I fired Dennis Rodman, JD. Now we're getting weird there for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a terrible Trump impersonation.
It's too early
JD.
for us to get canceled. Let's
Yeah, yeah,
go
yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
We just edit that part out.
He's very sensitive. We don't want to upset
It's
him.
true. I love Celebrity Apprentice, you know what I'm saying? I just wish he didn't fire Dennis Rodman. But I watched it. I mean, that's the thing about, Donald Trump that yeah, there was a time where he was very like popular in that way. People would quote him and people dressed up as him and, Halloween and I remember when he was in Home Alone too, it was like, oh shit, Donald Trump. He was just he was very early with the internet in that way, where he was the apprentice and all that. It was very popular,
Yeah.
and no one really. Well, I think that's the thing about famous people and celebrities. You know so much about them now than what you did
Mhm.
before. But you didn't really know about Donald Trump. You just knew who he was. But
Yeah.
now it's like you know so much about these people. Like you know stuff about them that you didn't want to know. Like,
Yep.
oh, like why? Because that's the thing about people on the internet. A lot of the people on the internet are oversharers, and
Yeah.
they say stuff online, and it's just like, geez, what would make you say that? Yeah, I took a big poop this morning. Shout out to Fiber. I'm like, okay, all right, Uncle Dave, I hear you. Appreciate the post, man.
It's so weird.
There's nowhere to really go from there.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Indeed.
Well, thanks for the fun chat, but yeah, I think this will be a regular thing, just a fun little easy breezy chat. I like it.
Mhm.
If you have
We
things
got
you
to
want
keep
us
the
to talk about, let us know. We're all ears, especially George with them big ears. Let him know. Just
damn.
kidding. I'm just
Indeed. That's true. I hear everything.
kidding. And I see everything. So we got eyes and
Mm.
ears.
Don't be a creep.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Keep it weird. Don't get creepy. That's all.
It's
It does
fair.
what it does.
Fair play.
All right. Well, till next time, everyone, keep it weird. George, always a pleasure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Peace out. Peace out. Enjoy life, people.
Yeah, absolutely. Preach. Hi, bye, George.
Later.